Hey guys, Pretzel here. Welcome back to another video. In this video, we are going to be going over another Godzilla vs. Kong TV spot. This TV spot is called Super Attack. And I do want to mention, before we get into this TV spot, that another Godzilla vs. Kong TV spot dropped just before I started recording this video. So that's fun. I'll probably get to that video on Monday because my schedule for tomorrow is pretty packed with some pretty big stuff coming my way, so stay tuned for that. But I also want to mention that I do think that it is starting to get a bit out of hand with these TV spots, because now we have just over 6 TV spots within the past 5 days, which is a lot. And to be fair, they are pretty consistent of what they show, with extended shots of shots we've already seen, or just shots that we've already seen in general. But they do show new shots, and sometimes they show a lot of new shots, which is, I mean, it's always nice to see something new, but I also want to see some new stuff in the movie, so kind of just calm down, alright? But obviously they're most likely not going to be calming down. They'll probably be showing at least one every other day. So that's going to be making my schedule busy. And I am not mentally prepared. But out of that, getting into this TV spot, we have the first new shot is of Godzilla jumping out of the water. The first frame we have of this, the CGI looks not good here. Looks pretty bad. But as Godzilla, the frames go on and Godzilla gets higher in the air and the water starts surrounding him a bit more, the CGI does get a little bit better, but this whole shot, the CGI isn't that good. It looks a bit cheesy with the CGI of how it looks, but that's just my personal opinion. And then we have a new shot of missiles being fired, which is totally always interesting. And then we have a new shot of Gia looking at Kong through glass, holding her doll. This is most likely Gia looking at Kong, and Kong is inside the dome in Antarctica. And we've seen a shot of this scene before in another TV spot where we can see Kong at the glass looking at Gia, and Gia's looking at Kong, and then Gia kind of like turns around. So obviously Kong is pretty confused here and is most likely worried, because he obviously knows that he's not on Skull Island. But out of that, we have a extended shot of Godzilla firing his atomic breath, which is pretty cool. And then we have a shot of Madison Russell saying there's something provoking him, which we've already heard her say before, but we didn't see the scene of her saying it, so that is that. And then we have a awesome new shot of Kong blocking Godzilla's atomic breath with his arm. Some say that Kong is using a shield here, but I don't think that's the case. I do believe that Kong is using his arm. But the question is, where is Kong's axe? I think at this point Kong loses his axe. Maybe this is when Kong's axe is stuck in the building, and then Godzilla uses this opportunity to attack Kong with the axe, or with his atomic breath, because the axe obviously attracts the atomic breath, and Kong uses that against Godzilla. So Godzilla's like, oh, you lost your axe? Good. But Kong ends up blocking it with his arm, which I would imagine does hurt Kong, but most likely not as much of it would have if he didn't block it. But then we have a shot of Kong slamming the axe onto a building, or I should say a broken building. I'm not sure why he's doing this, possibly to climb the building, or maybe he's staggered, so he slams the axe into a building to keep himself from falling or to like lift himself up. That is a possibility, but who knows? And then the last shot, or last news shot of the TV spot is we have a awesome shot of Kong sneak attacking Godzilla by jumping off a building and jumping on Godzilla, slamming him into a building. But the shot is a bit weird here. It's mainly kind of like the camera, but like when when Kong jumps on Godzilla, like the camera zooms past Kong and then like zooms into Godzilla's face when Godzilla's face is slammed into the building. I don't know, it just looks a bit weird here, but that's just my thought. I don't know, it just looks weird. But hopefully we won't have any terrible shots like that. I mean, it's not a terrible shot, it just looks weird. But I don't know, that's just my thought on that. But that is that TV spot, going over all the new footage on that. A pretty interesting TV spot with Kong doing some damage on Godzilla and also blocking Godzilla's atomic breath and all that sorts of coolness. But like I said, I hope they don't end up showing a lot of new footage and all that sorts of stuff with a bunch of other TV spots that they're most likely going to be showing. But that's it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.